Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite cocktails, uh, which is going to be an old fashioned. Now there's a lot of ways you can do this. This is one of the most controversial cocktails, believe it or not, uh, because it depends on everyone makes their old fashions different. You know, you got the ones from the 1950s all the way to now, like where it's more fruity, more sugar, and all that. Mine is more of a of an of a 50s 60s era with a little bit of a modern twist, and I'll show you why. So you can use a sugar cube. I usually use Demerara sugar cubes, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use simple syrup. And you don't need much. You just want to coat the bottom of the glass. Okay. So don't need much. Because you just want to add a touch of sweetness, not much. Alrighty. Now here's where it gets a little bit interesting. So you got the Angostura bitters. So keeping everything traditional so far. And just going to do about 3 to 4 dashes. And you want to use a big ice cube like this. You can get a mold. I think I got mine at Walmart. Uh, if you can't find them in your local Walmart or whatever, go get them. You can get it online. They're relatively cheap. Okay, so this one makes mine a little bit different. Like usually I will smoke it. I don't know where my smoker or anything is. That'll be in another video. But I got some orange bitters. Now with these you don't really need much because a little goes a long way. So I'll just do about 2 dashes. Like that. And I like to use the Aztec chocolate bitters because chocolate and bourbon go very well together. And so we'll just add a little bit more of that flavor. So we got like a spice, and if you have an orange, or an orange peel, like for a garnish or whatnot, you don't need this. Like if you don't have the orange, use the orange bitters. And I got these bitters. This is some walnut bitters, and I've never used this in an old fashioned. But walnut bourbon, they go hand in hand. So like all these, that was about 4 dashes roughly. So everything that I just used have been all compliments to a bourbon. Now, the bourbon that I would recommend for an old fashioned is something that has a good barrel note, a strong barrel note, so it can carry on with the flavors. Because if not, like if you use something like this, like an Irish whiskey or like a Jameson. Jameson is very light, it's very brittle. So as soon as you add like some water to it, it just waters down. So I would recommend like something like I don't know, like a Jim Beam or an Elijah Craig, Woodford, something like that. Uh, but today I'm going to be using Timbercraft. And this one, like I said, has a strong barrel note to it. And I'm just going to fill it up to go over the glass. Not the glass, the ice. Oh, right there. And I don't know where my spoon went, so I'm gonna have to go real ghetto and use a knife, because that's all I got right now. All my stuff has been disappearing. Okay, and you just want to do about 30 rotations or until the glass gets cold. Now, the reason why you use a big ice cube is because one, it covers a lot of surface area, and it takes a long time for the ice to completely melt. If you use small ice cubes and whatnot, it melts almost instantly. So, this is my take on the common old fashioned. I would do one of my favorite, like the way how I used to do it, in another video. But let's see how this is. Cheers. That actually works. There's a weird note on that though. And it might be the Angostura bitters. Might be a little bit too much of the orange bitters. I think that's what it is. I think it's too. I put too much of the orange bitters in. But there's a nice spice to it, along with that wood note, like I've been saying. The walnuts, helps out that wood note to shine up a little bit. There's a little bit of the chocolate that's in there. Definitely get a lot of Angostura. But there was like a weird note, and I think it's because I added just a little bit too much of the orange bitters. But yeah, what I like about this drink, it's not too much in your face. Although this is all alcohol, it's not too much in your face. It's not overly sweet. Like, there's sweetness, but it's subtle. Now, if you like your old fashions more sweet, you can add more sugar, or you can add more fruit, actual fruit to it, like an orange slice. And some people nowadays use an orange slice and a cherry along with the simple syrup, and they muddle it up and then build everything up. So that fruit sweetness comes in. Now, if I had anything, I would garnish this either with an orange peel, or I would get a Lasciato cherry, and I would recommend that one over the maraschinos. Although the maraschinos, they're everywhere, they're a lot easier to find. But the maraschino adds a lot of sugar. It's a very syrupy. It's very sweet. It's a candy cherry. That's what it is. But the Lasciato cherry, I think there's some of them that are like they've been in brandy syrup, and although it has that thick coating of syrup, it adds a little bit of complexity to this, and it's like you'll just see a dark cherry in the glass, and it looks nice. Like, it actually looks like it fits the drink, it complements the drink. And does it add any flavor? Not really. Like, maybe a touch of sweetness, but that's about it. It's a garnish. It's a garnish. It does what it's supposed to do. I've been thinking like what I'm going to be doing when my next video is, and I think I'm going to do Manhattan because I haven't done that in a while, and I have to go back to memory and see like if I can remember how to do it. But I think I'm going to do Manhattan next. That'll be for tomorrow at least. So, if you like this kind of content, let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you enjoyed my stupidity and my rambling on random shit, hit the subscribe button. Click on the bell for the notification. I don't know why YouTube makes everything more complicated than it should be. But, anywho. If you want to see more cocktails, I'm going to be doing cocktails for the rest of the week. So, stay tuned to see all the other ones I'm coming up with. There's one that's I have an idea on. I don't know if it's going to be this month. It might be next month. But it's going to be different variations of margaritas. As in, like, I'm going the extreme cheapest way to make a margarita to the most expensive way of making a margarita. And to make a margarita is just 3 ingredients. So, I have an idea for that. I think that might come out to about maybe 6 drinks that I'm gonna make and I'm gonna drink on here. It's gonna be fun, and you're gonna see me get drunk. So that might be either, I don't know if that's gonna be this week, but it might be next month. So that's in the future. So it's gonna be fun. Like I'm very excited for the future. So enough of my rambling. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. If you somehow stumbled on this, my stupidity, if you want to put in the comments, put like, this guy's an idiot. No, thank you for taking the time to put it down in comments. No one really ever does, and no one watches this shit. But yeah, got a lot of ideas coming up, a lot of cool videos. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what's for the videos coming up in the near future. So enough of my rambling. I've been rambling a lot. Damn, I need to come up with an outro for this shit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.